In this video, I'm going to tell you the fastest and easiest ways for you to get a high ticket sales job where you can make 10K a month. So everything you need to know is going to be in this video. Now, you watching this, you know that these jobs exist, but how to actually get one, that's where you probably don't know what to do. So there's only three main ways for you to get one of these jobs, and we're going to chop each one of those up now. The first one, if you want to make 10K plus a month in high ticket sales, that's going to be as a closer. You can get to 10K a month as an appointment setter, but that's not reliable to do consistently or long term. But if you have zero experience and you don't want to start as a closer, then you can start with appointment setting and then you could leverage that into a closer job later. So let me explain. Appointment setter roles can usually be gotten way easier and faster than a closer job. And within just a few months of working as a setter, you could leverage that into a closer job with the same business or another one. So it's easy to get started as a setter, and just getting that experience makes it easier to find a good closer job a short time later because now you have high ticket experience. A lot of people that get into this fail because they just don't stick with the outreach or application process long enough to find a good closer job. Or they just land a shitty one where they don't make any money and then they give up immediately because their first job wasn't amazing. People just don't work at this long enough to hit that 10K a month number. They just quit too soon. Whereas if they stuck with it, they would get there. But if those same people had come in and started with appointment setting, they would have gotten success much quicker. And then they would have gone on to get a good closer job and made the money that they want to make. So that's just one option for you. You can get started with some early success as a setter and leverage that into a closer role. So just think about it like this. One reason I see that people give up before they see success is because it's not like common amongst other people that they know. Whereas like, let's say you wanted to be a doctor, right? You'd be sitting in some medical school with a bunch of other aspiring doctors, and everyone knows doctors are real. So when things got hard or difficult, you wouldn't be like tempted to give up because like, oh, this is a real thing. Like I'm going to get there. It's the same with this. But when you look around and it gets hard, you're like, oh, I don't see anyone else doing high ticket sales. I guess I'll just give up. So just another way to think about it. But appointment setting will help you get past this obstacle because it's going to get your foot in the door easier and you're going to start seeing success quicker. And then you can leverage that into good closer roles. As a wide range, you're going to make 4K to 8K a month as a setter. Just depends on the business. If you get a setter job and you work hard, there's no reason that after 6 months you wouldn't be able to find a good closer job. And sometimes you can do it faster. Now, number 2, how to get one of these jobs is going to be outreach and applying. The outreach process is constantly changing, and I am always iterating on the best way to do outreach. Instagram is still the best, most direct way to get directly in contact with online business owners because they're all using it. Everyone is addicted to it. They're on it all day long. They're all using it to run their business. They're all scrolling, and you can clearly see in their Instagram bio if they are a high ticket business or not. And you can get directly in front of their face with a message, voice note, or video. And another advantage, most of the messages that they're getting from people are so terrible that they look like they're written by a 16-year-old, people from India, or people who may have brain damage and cannot write in complete sentences or speak with correct grammar or punctuation or whatever. They're bad. That's the point. So when people imagine, oh man, there's a lot of competition to get these jobs, they're imagining like a ton of experienced professional people are all reaching out to these people on Instagram, and that's just not reality. Maybe 1 out of every 200 messages, maybe once a year, a business owner gets a message from someone like that. So it's just very easy to stand out. And I know that because I do this every day and have done it for years. And I've seen the inside of more business owners' inboxes than I could count. I myself have gotten in contact with some of the highest level entrepreneurs and business owners through Instagram, all because I just sent a really good message or video message. Now, I have a full guide on outreach. It's called How I Make 10K a Month Annoying People on Social Media. It's on this channel. You could go watch that. It's just too much to break down what to say, the messages, all that in this video. So I made an entire video on its own for that. But if you combine outreach with doing it every day, consistently for an extended period of time, it's inevitable, bro, that you're going to land a good opportunity that allows you to make a lot of money. It just may not be your first one. It may not be 2 months from now. So what? Just try again. Now, if you come to me and you say that you did outreach and it didn't work for you, it can only be for a few reasons. The first one and most common is that your profile is dog shit, which is crazy. Your profile picture is shit, your account is faceless, which is still insane to me that people use faceless accounts. You look like a weirdo, you look like a creep. There are no exceptions to this. Or it's just like a blank Instagram profile. There's no pictures up there at all. How did you think someone would want to interview you or much less hire you when they can't even see the face of the person that is reaching out to them about a role? The second reason could be that your messages are just terrible. You're sending really bad messages. And like I said earlier, it's not hard to send good messages. You don't need to be some type of genius scholar or like Tom Clancy to send good messages. Or the third reason, you just haven't done it long enough. You gave up after like 3 days. You haven't done it for a long enough daily period of time. There's no exceptions to these reasons. If you want to get a 10K a month closer job and you do outreach every day, you will succeed as long as you just keep doing it. It's the same with anything, just stick to it. Now, while we're talking about outreach, another platform that's gotten more useful or legitimate these days is LinkedIn. More online business owners are using it nowadays. Now, it does have a message limit, unlike Instagram, but there are workarounds to this, and honestly, you don't need a large volume of messages to get in touch with them on LinkedIn, and that's because most people are not messaging them there. That is a huge advantage. So if your profile looks good on LinkedIn and you reach out to them there, you're highly likely to quickly get in front of their face, and they're very likely to respond because there's no one is messaging them there. Now, another way, applying to jobs that you see posted across the internet, the interwebs. This could be anywhere. It could be job boards, could be LinkedIn. Yeah, they post jobs on LinkedIn. It could be X. People post jobs on X, whatever. All these places you will see people post job applications, or they'll just make a post and be like, hey, I'm looking for a closer. I need appointment setter. So job boards, I would be making a quick perusal of these each day for like 5-10 minutes, bro. It's not worth your time to go beyond that. Search high ticket closer, appointment setter, apply to the few that you see, and move on. Just spend time on social media, which you're doing all day anyway, and search up posts for closer, need a closer, setter, need a setter, right? Hiring closers, whatever. And when they come up, you want to respond immediately. You want to apply as fast as possible. Speed is king here, just like always. And I can tell you from experience that outreach and applying works because I do it with people all the time. But most people do it half-assed, and they don't even try. This is a huge problem. And then they wonder why they fail. This is most people in their lives, right? They don't try hard at anything. When they do try something, they just do they dip their toe in, right? I fucking can't stand that phrase because trying hard isn't cool, right? They don't want people to see them trying hard. Why are you trying so hard, bro? And then when they don't get results because they didn't even try that hard, they blame the thing instead of the obvious elephant in the room that, I didn't really try. If you really want to get a 10K a month high ticket sales job, there's plenty of opportunity out here for you. You just have to try hard. And if you really want one, you will do the work to make it happen. If you just keep trying, it will happen. And it's not even that hard. I feel like I'm having to motivate people to climb Mount Everest or some shit. The third way for you to get a job is to join a program or community. And this is the fastest way to success. If you join a program where you are getting one-on-one help from someone who knows what they are doing and can tell you exactly what to do every step of the way, anytime you need help or hit an obstacle, you have someone to go to, like me, that can help you with that. That's going to tell you exactly what to do. And the most important factor, in my opinion, is you get accountability, which is the most important thing for people to succeed, period. I don't even have to think about it. So when you're uncertain or you have those days where you're like, I put in a lot of work, I'm not seeing results, I'm getting discouraged, you have someone there that's there to help you with that and can keep you on track. You also get your hand held throughout the interview process. So I will tell you what to say, what to ask on every interview, what to look for, what flags to be aware of, and also help you evaluate all of the jobs that you interview for and make sure it's a legitimate business. In a program like mine, you're going to get a detailed plan, steps on how to do outreach and how to apply better than all the other people that are doing it. And most importantly, you will get access to job opportunities that you will not see elsewhere. So Joining a program is the fastest, most efficient way to get one of these good jobs. And a note on the outreach and applying. In my opinion, that should always be a part of your strategy to succeed long-term in high-ticket sales, no matter how much experience you have. Because that's what a hungry person would do that goes on to make lots of money, right? He doesn't go, oh, well, I've got some experience. I joined this one community with a hiring channel. I'll just sit back and let the jobs come to me. How can I do the least amount of work? Let me spend my mental energy thinking about that. That's what average people do, and that's why they have no money. See what I mean? The hungry person is always doing more. He's always doing the most that he can to get what he wants as fast as possible. And that includes doing lots of things he doesn't want to do. You know how I knew? I know because most of the day I'm doing shit I don't want to fucking do. I'd rather go sit on the fucking couch, listen to music. If you truly want to succeed and get money and change your life, you are willing to do whatever it takes. Even if that means your entire day is doing shit you don't want to do most of the time. And that definitely includes daily outreach. If you're not willing to do that, then I would say you're not serious about this. And this is an important lesson, at least it was for me. I used to see other people succeed by like doing less, right? Because your brain constantly focuses on, well, this guy didn't do anything and he fucking got, he got lucky, right? And I would think, man, well, this guy got this goal or this amount of money and it looks like he barely did shit. Why can't I get it that easily? Or I should be able to get it with less work too, right? And this is absolutely a waste of time to do. This is pointless to think about because it's not happening to you. That his reality, or it's not your reality. It's not your life. If it takes more work for you to succeed and win, then that's what it takes. Everyone's path is going to be different. You can either complain about it or just do it. Those are the only two options. Whatever it takes for you to succeed is whatever it takes. Life is definitely not fair. You have to do the inputs to get the outputs that you want. There's no other way. And I think this is one reason maybe why people are always looking for the easiest, like fastest way to get stuff, because it's some type of like hit to the ego if they have to do more work than someone else did. At the end of the day, all that matters is getting the result. However you end up getting there, mentally analyzing all this other shit is just pointless. Just get to work. Lastly, the communities that are based solely around hiring channels, where they have you do no outreach and applying at all, I'm skeptical of this because it's incentivizing you to be lazy and not teaching you how to succeed long term. Those are red flags to me to be aware of. So these are the 3 best ways for you to get a high ticket closer sales job and see that legit 10K plus a month coming into your bank account. Combine them all and it's inevitable that you will succeed. That's the end of the video. If you want my help getting a closer role or a setter role, go to the links in the description. Until next time.